All right, YouTube, I just made it to the gym. All right, this light keep on. Okay, put my head right there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about, y'all read the title, men versus gorilla, right? 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. Who wins this? To me, it's obviously clear. If you got 100 regular guys, random regular guys, yeah, out of 100 random regular guys, 1 out of every 20 will be able to fight the full fight, right? 1 out of every 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So 5 guys, and I ain't talking about the burgers and fries. 5 guys out of that 100 is ready to go 100%. That gorilla, that silverback gorilla, he's going to go, and there's different types of gorilla. There's lowland gorillas, there's mountain gorillas, eastern, western. There's 2 main types and 2 types out of those 2 types. So it's really 4 types, right? And most of that is size difference. But I'm just saying, if we got the biggest, baddest gorilla, there's no chance. Because once a regular man sees what that gorilla does to the other men in front of him, those guys are gonna tuck and run. If you got 100 of the most brutal men in the world, then yeah, I'd probably say the 100 men. You know what I'm saying? If you got UFC fighters and Kung Fu masters, and it also is individuals, right? You got to think about the gorillas are individual too. I mean, animals are animals, and this and that and the third. People be talking about tigers and lions, tiger versus lion, this and that and the third. It's like, I forget what movie it was. I think it was one of Jet Li movies or something. He was playing Hu Wenjia, legendary Kung Fu master back in the days, right? And he had to fight against this other guy. And the guy, was it a karate master? And that's like saying one form of fighting is better than the other. No, it's the mastery of which fighter is better than the other. Even in Ip Man, some of the American fighters at the end of the movie, the last movie, was winning against some of the Kung Fu masters. It took the greatest Kung Fu master. And at the end of the day, it's about the mastery of the skills. And okay, we're going against a gorilla, right? We're going against a literal gorilla who weighs multiple times more than you and pound for pound multiple times stronger than you. All right, he's going to body. He's going to run through the first 10 or more guys. You know what I'm saying? The rest of those guys ain't going to stand for that. If they all came at once and they was all 100% ready to, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But that's like tiger versus lion. Very similar in size. There's new studies that try to say that lions are actually bigger than tigers or closer than we think. They are close, but don't get me wrong. You can't just say all lions can beat all tigers or all tigers can beat all lions. There's individuals, all right? They're going to be just like all humans ain't the same. There's going to be some humans that's more brolic than the other. That's like saying that any random guy is like Mike Tyson in his prime. Or Mike Tyson in his prime or is weak as any other guy. A guy is a guy. A tiger is a tiger. Dog, no. It doesn't work. Nothing works like that. A car ain't just a car. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in a Ford. This is my girlfriend's Ford Fusion that I bought her. I bought me one too. I bought me a Honda Civic 2018. This is 2018. They ain't the same car. There's things I like about this car. There's things I like about my car. Which one's actually better? I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go into all that. That's like saying a car is a car. So a Bugatti and a Ford Mustang is the same car? No, not by a long shot. So y'all comment what y'all think below. What will win 100 men and why? Why do you think 100 men can beat a gorilla? Or why do you think a gorilla can beat 100 men? It's hard to say. But like I said, you got to break it down. Like, you ain't got to break it down exactly the way I broke it down, but you got to take that in consideration. all men are not the same. Like, we equal, we created equal, but do we stay equal? You know what I'm saying? Are we equal in every aspect? I'm about to go in the gym right now and do what most men cannot do. I'm about to lift the amount of weight that most men, especially my size, cannot lift. I'm about to lift 1.8 times my body weight, and most men cannot do that on the bench press. All right, most men can't do, 500, 600, 700 pounds on deadlift. Most people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done seen what I can do. So that's what I'm saying. And just because I lift weights don't mean 100 of me. If I was to duplicate 100 of me, I could be the gorilla. I'm a beast. Don't get me wrong. I can fight. Just because I can lift weights don't mean I can fight. But I can. You know what I'm saying? I've been through training. I've been through this. I've been through that. I've done this. I got experience. But at the same time, all that experience goes out the window when it's fight or flight time. You know what I'm saying? So I know my boundaries. I ain't about to fight no gorilla. Ain't no way. I'm gonna see what they do the first 10, 15 of y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna, and we talking about, are we talking about like no weapons, no nothing, just man versus beast? Are we talking about that? I don't know. That's all I gotta say, man. I gotta go lift. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. There's a few cars out here. Hopefully they leave. You know what I'm saying? One dude in particular. Oh my God, bro. Like, let me lift, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's always like me. I'm like I feel like the gorilla right now. I don't want to compare myself to animals and nothing like that, but I'm just like, leave, bro. It's me versus 100 men every time I go into the gym. So what you gonna do that? Grown men be having a spiking type mentality, man. Most people don't know what that means, man. What I mean by that, anybody that's seen the cartoon Spike and Tyke back in the days, right? You had this big dog and you had this little dog, right? The big dog was the, tough dog walking around, and the little dog is like, what are we gonna do, Spike? What are we gonna do? They wonder what we gonna do today all day. You know what I'm saying? That's how people be in the gym, man. You gotta man up and do your own, man. See, that's what I'm saying, though. We talking about the average man of today beating a gorilla. 1,000 of them can't. 1,000 of them can't. They can't even stand on their own too these days, bro. Nobody even has their own mind these days. Nobody even comes up with their own ideas these days. Or even take somebody else's idea and run with it or something, or do something. Outside of school and outside of work and outside of what somebody else told them to do, they don't make a move. And they supposed to be the gorilla? Nah, bruh. Sis, whoever listening, whoever watching, no. My answer ain't no I don't know no more. No, it's a strong no. 100 men cannot be the gorilla. 100 men, unless you handpick the top 100 in the world out of the billions of people on Earth, and we talking about different countries. We got to pick the top ones of all. You know what I'm saying? The few of us that actually had that old school dog in us, you know what I'm saying? The very few of us that still got that old school dog in us, man. Other than that, yeah, you're gonna have to have some professional fighters. You're gonna have to have people who fight this style, that style, that style. You're gonna have to have big guys, fast guys, endurance guys. You're gonna have to have a strategy. We're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, somebody tire them out, run around them. They get a hold of you though. See. What am I doing in the gym? I'm doing legs. I might do a full body because today's Friday. Well, I'm gonna work tonight. I got the weekend off, but I'm gonna work tonight, get some overtime, get some more money. You know what I'm saying? Mine of my own, going for mine. You feel me? Something that a lot of guys don't do. See, that's what I'm saying. Why you doing that? I don't understand that. You doing something that nobody told you to do that. You just doing it on your own, and you decided. How you decide stuff? So you're gonna actually do the fitness journey, and you lost weight? Oh my gosh, I was planning on doing something, but I didn't ever get around to, Oh, you drove to California, or you drove to, oh. Oh my gosh, man. I don't expect nobody to understand me, man. But anybody that watched this long, like the video, subscribe to the channel, watch these 2 videos right here. They'll help you out. And hey, peace. Watch my next video. Watch my workout video, man. Y'all know it's gonna pop up. Well, it's 2 in the morning, so I don't know what time I'll leave the gym. Probably 3 hours from now. I got time because I just did day shift. I went to sleep, took a nap. Go to the gym when it's pretty much almost empty. Get out of the gym, y'all. Golly, boy. Oh my God, boy. Are you scared? You scared to confront people in the gym? People in the gym are dangerous. Nobody even tries to understand what I be meaning, man. When somebody try to shake your hand while you bench pressing, or when you bench pressing 300 and something pounds and somebody bump into your bar because they're jealous and they're hating. Jealousy a weak emotion, man. You gotta overcome that. Men should be jealous. That's a female trait. What you mad? Cause don't sing nobody else's lyrics, man. That's copyrighted. That's a hard bar though. I think. Yo, but man, that's it. Watch 2 videos. Peace.